Hello, 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 beautiful people. Have you ever wondered what would philosophical geniuses say about our dating history or about the dating scene in our world today? Well, I know it sounds weird, but I have, so you're here and I'm here, so why don't you listen to me talk about it for the next 10 minutes, shall we? Okay, let's begin. Look, I may not know you, I may not see you right now, but I am going to be your best friend right at this very moment, so I'm gonna say, I love you. That's why I need to tell you the truth as well, and I need to be brutally honest. So, what is the truth? The truth is, you don't need another relationship or situationship, girly. You don't need another, let's see where this goes. And you definitely don't need to keep romanticizing confusion like it's a personality trait. So today, I'm borrowing a little wisdom from one of the greats, the one and only Plato. Yes, that Plato, ancient Greek philosopher, lived 2,400 years ago, didn't have texting, didn't have dating apps. History lesson right there, girlies. Still, he somehow understood love better than most people today. Plato believed love wasn't about possessing someone. It was sorry about that. It was about moving closer to what is good, true, and meaningful, which already eliminates a lot of what we call love right now. Plato said love begins with desire, but he was very clear it's not meant to end there. Attraction is the starting point, not the destination. He described love as a ladder. You start with physical attraction, then emotional connection, then shared values, then growth, and then truth. Most people stop on the first step, stare really hard, and call it destiny. You know, like love at first sight. I want that person. He looked at me right in the eyes. That means he loves me. No. So if all you feel is obsession, anxiety, butterflies mixed with dread, or the urge to check someone's online activity at 2 a.m., that's not love. And here's your reality check, that is lack. Desire alone isn't love. It's appetite, honey, just appetite. And being hungry doesn't mean the food is good for you, okay? Doesn't mean it's good. Plato believed real love creates order in the soul. Order. Not chaos, not confusion, not emotional whiplash. So if someone makes you constantly wonder, what are we, babe? Did I say something wrong? Why do they always pull away when things get real? That's not mystery. That's immaturity wearing a leather jacket. Sorry for those backer dudes. If being with someone makes you doubt your worth, overanalyze every word, or slowly silence parts of yourself just to keep the peace, you're not in love, honey. You're not in love. You're in a philosophical error. And Plato hated those. Yes, our man hated those. Plato also warned about illusions. He believed people often fall in love with shadows, not reality. Ooh, shadows. Yep. So when you say, I miss them so much, the real question is, do you miss them? Or do you miss the version of them you created in your head? Because let's be honest, you miss the potential, you miss the idea of who they become, you miss who they could have been, or would have been, if they were emotionally available, consistent, or ready. But loving potential more than reality is how people stay stuck. And you're not weak for that. You're just hopeful. So don't get too hard on yourself, okay? I'm not here to lecture you or anything like that. I'm not here to be your guns blazing mom, okay? I'm just here to say Plato believed the purpose of love was to elevate the soul, meaning love should make you wiser, stronger, more yourself, not smaller. So if loving someone makes you question your worth, accept less than you deserve, or feel like you have to earn basic respect, that love is failing its purpose. Love is not supposed to drain you like a phone on 1%. Okay, don't make your phone 1%. It's not supposed to do that with love as well. It's supposed to charge you. Recharge. Yes, love takes effort, but effort is not the same as suffering. If you're constantly exhausted by love, that's not devotion. I don't think that's love at all, actually. That's emotional labor with no return. Pure emotional damage, girly. Here's where Plato was especially ruthless. He believed love only works when both people are climbing the ladder. You cannot, you cannot drag someone toward growth if they're sitting comfortably at the bottom, okay? Survival of the fittest. No, seriously. You cannot love someone into maturity. You cannot sacrifice yourself into being valued. You cannot wait someone into readiness. Because if they're really not willing, then I'm sorry, girl. Reality check. He's not the one for you. Plato said you can point someone toward truth, but you cannot force them to face it. I mean, honestly, it's right there. If he or she can't see it, then reality check for you as well. Go find someone else. Love aligns equals. If someone avoids honesty, depth, or accountability, they're not unfinished, they're uninterested. That's why I know this saying is kind of controversial. If he wanted to, he would. But I mean, if he really did want to, he would, okay? If they're not unfinished, they're uninterested. And here's the part people don't romanticize. Plato believed the highest form of love feels calm, not boring, calm, peaceful, stable, grounded. If love feels like a constant emergency, that's not passion, girly. Not at all. That's your nervous system trying to survive. Chaos is not chemistry. I know he kind of repeated, but remember, chaos is not chemistry. Real love doesn't make you lose yourself. It gives you the safety to become more of who you already are. Yes, real love is not selfish. Real love is between two people who are in a partnership and you love each other. You strive to be better. And it gives you the safety to become better, to become more than who you think you could possibly be. So here's the brutally honest truth, bestie. Remember this in your heart, your soul, your entire being. If they confuse you, they're not your person. Not at all. If they give you confusion, and if you're confused all the time when you're with them or when you're with their presence, that is not your person. But, try to check and see. Just don't do it like one time and see, oh, they confuse me. Then that's it. No, try to see if every situation you're in, they confuse you, then that's probably it. If they shrink you, they're not your person. If they belittle you, if they make fun of you, they're not your person. Because in a relationship, you love each other for who they are. Even if sometimes it may seem like one person is better than the other, no, you don't look at it that way. You look at it in the way that I love my partner, I can see her or him growing, and I want to be that. You encourage each other, and that's a good thing, okay? If they pull away from you, or if they pull away from who you're becoming, they're not your person. If they don't like what you're becoming, then they probably have their reasons, so give them a little grace. But if they're making fun of you for that, if they're belittling you for that, if they're emotionally invalidating you for that, then that's not it. Plato believed love was meant to guide us toward our highest selves. So he believed that love is meant to help us, to sustain us, to help us increase as people. And if someone can't walk with you there, let the idea go. Girls and boys, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, let the idea go, okay? I think the biggest problem, personally, is that we love someone for the idea of them at first. And if that doesn't fit with our mold, if that doesn't fit with the idea that we're going through, that we want to happen, then we kind of just, spiral. But we have to remember to let the idea go, okay? Marry the person, not the idea, not the fame, not the worthy, or not the increase in popularity that they will give you. Because love isn't supposed to hurt you into wisdom. It's supposed to grow you into it. Love isn't meant to hurt you into becoming more wiser. It's supposed to help you grow into having it. And as your brutally honest friend from Plato and from me, I promise you this. You are not asking for too much. Girly, no amount. No. It is not just bare minimum. You're not asking for too much, okay? Remember, you're just done asking the wrong people. Okay? So maybe look at yourself now, try to evaluate where you're at, and yeah, Have a great day. That's all my tips from Plato and some a bit of personal introspection or personal opinion from me. So don't take it too much at heart. And, just live your life. Find the right person for you. I know it's difficult and I know we're all in this journey. It's a bit confusing, but remember your advice from Plato and for me. And love you lots. Bye.